Hi, everyone. So it's an exciting day for Paris 21. I'm pleased to announce that we're launching our 2020 Partner Report on Support to Statistics. I'm here speaking with Johannes Jütting, Paris 21 Executive Head, to learn a little bit more about the press report. Welcome, Johannes.
Hello, Sasha.
So, Johannes, tell us, what's new about press? What's your main kind of finding?
Well, the main news is for the 2020 press report that there is no real new news, in the sense that the support for data and statistics has been hovering around $680 million per year. This is a number that is less than 0.5% of overseas development aid, ODA. So by and large, less than 1% of ODA is given to data and statistics. This is a huge problem.
Concerning indeed. Any insights into why this is happening? I mean, my understanding was under COVID, the data needs were greater than ever.
Yeah, you are right. We were expecting that we would be seeing an uptake after 2015 with the Agenda 2030 and with the SDGs coming. Some people even told about helicopter money would be coming to national statistical offices and for basically producing more and better data to measure the MDGs and the SDGs, of course. Yet it hasn't happened. And with the COVID crisis, at least with the increase of interest by policymakers and decision makers all over the world, we hoped that there would be an increase in funding for National Statistical Office to help better manage the crisis, but it hasn't happened. And this is a big problem because the National Statistical Offices are squeezed. On the one hand, they can't do their job as properly because they can't leave the house. There are often lockdowns, and so they have to change their methodology. And on the other hand, there's a huge increase in the demand. So many national statistical offices and data producing are struggling, and this is worrisome.
Indeed, it sounds like it has the risk of potentially derailing some of the progress that we've made in terms of SDGs and other international agreements. Amidst this worrying story, is there any light at the end of the tunnel? Do we have any reasons to be hopeful?
Well, there is a little bit light at the end of the tunnel in the sense that first, this report used a new methodology also to capture most recent effects and to use a nowcasting methodology. So this allows us to better have more timely data ourselves. And there might be some good news coming, in particular in support of gender statistics. This is still very well underfunded, but there is some from a low level increase. So there is a bit of hope here. And the second hope comes from the interest of many donors now to think about better spending. The one question is the available amount, global available amount of money. The other question is how it is effectively spent in countries. And here we face since several years coordination problems. Coordination problems in countries between the National Statistical Office, line ministries, and other entities within a country, and then also between the donors who support, international donors who support programs, like, for instance, in agriculture, like in health, like in education. Often those are not necessarily aligned with national policy planning. So at least we have some good news here. There is an interest to do something about it, and there is a so-called Bern Network Alliance, which promotes more and better funding for development data and which is about to develop a clearinghouse. And this is, we are looking very much forward to develop this further with our partners in 2021. The clearinghouse idea, in a nutshell, would allow a better matchmaking between the supply of money and the demand through better information. And it would also allow to hold donors more accountable. Is the money going to the countries where it's most needed, where it can make most an impact? It's something that policymakers are demanding and taxpayers as well. So in that sense, we have a little bit of optimism going into 2021.
Great. Thanks so much for your insights, Johannes. I think it sounds like an interesting and exciting read.
Thanks very much, Sasha.